There's someone worse than Fletcher in Whiplash. Is it really possible? Sure, there are a lot of assholes in this movie, but worse than this monster? Yes, there's someone in this story who might be worse than him. Someone who's truly accountable for all the abuse inflicted on our protagonist Neiman, the true villain in Whiplash. This mystery can be resolved if we look at the folder analogy in the film. Neiman loses Tanner's music sheet folder after Tanner asks him to hold it before the second set. Tanner tells Fletcher what happened, and no matter how much of an asshole he is, he's right about one thing.
The folder is your fucking responsibility, Tanner. Why would you give it to Neiman, right? You give a calculator to a fucking retard.
Okay, enough. No matter if Neiman screwed it up, the one accountable here is Tanner. So who's Tanner in the abuse situation? Who's accountable here? Nobody seems to stop and think about who's actually allowing this abuse. Of course, the entire system is failing by putting someone like Fletcher in that position. A disgusting monster, no matter his intentions.
Push people beyond what's expected of them. I believe that is an absolute necessity.
But there's one person who could stop this if he wanted to from the moment he started playing in Fletcher's class. Neiman. Neiman chooses a quicker, selfish, and believe it or not easier path to be a successful drummer. It is easier to be obsessed than disciplined. It is easier to have someone like Fletcher in your life who can push you to become one of the greats faster than you could on your own. It is easier to let someone else hold your folder than to do it yourself.
Hey, don't fucking touch my folder, man.
Does this mean that Neiman is accountable for the abuse he's receiving? And that Fletcher is just the person Neiman is allowing to push him the ways he wants? Blaming victims in an abusive situation is completely wrong, of course. But what's interesting about Whiplash is that after a certain point, Neiman stops being treated like a victim in this story. It's from the moment he goes from being disciplined to obsessed. Obsession is not only irresponsible for yourself, but it's also selfish and harmful for the people around you.
You think Carlton football is a joke? Come play with us.
4 words you will never hear from the NFL.
And when I did see you, you treat me like shit because I'm just some girl who doesn't know what she wants. And you have a path, and you're going to be great, and I'm going to be forgotten.
That's exactly my point.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Are you serious? Thanks. That shit? Fuck off, Johnny Utah! Turn my pages, bitch!
This is the path Neiman chose. One that turns him from a victim into someone accountable for his own abuse story, choosing to be pushed by Fletcher's methods instead of suing his bald ass for this, or this, or this. Oh, and this.
Count again.
1, 2, 3, 4.
These two characters don't even think whether there's a more moral way to achieve success, or worse, they choose not to. Most likely, if Neiman were in Fletcher's position, he will treat his students the same way he was treated. Oh wait. But he has already done that to himself. Let's make something clear. Fletcher didn't create the true Neiman. He just revealed him. Fletcher is just the consequence of his obsession. When Neiman fails, he doesn't just attack Fletcher because he hates him. He hates himself. Because at that moment, he thinks Fletcher's bullying is right. He's not good enough. But when he finally succeeds at the end, he doesn't just smile at Fletcher because he finally made it, but because, after all the abuse he allowed, after hurting himself and others, now it means nothing to him. So, is Neiman the true villain in Whiplash? I think the answer lies in your own life. Yes, yours. Your answer really depends on how you respond to a situation like Neiman's. If you are going through some type of abuse or a hard situation and deep down you know you have a choice, but you still choose to allow it, ask yourself this: who's the true villain in your story?